I want to democratize technology. I want to open this up. When we think about the digital economy, the fourth industrial revolution, we're in the midst of a very powerful seismic shift. It's not just about being future-proof. That's very hard to do, but future-ready. Even as we're becoming more digital technologies themselves are actually starting to become more human-like, engineering our needs in the core of how they're built. The most important thing in embedding new technologies is we must have ethical oversight of what these systems are going to do.
Is it going to actually spur on more innovation?
I'm Shivvy Jervis, and for the past 2 decades, my mission has been to find and test which advances and breakthroughs will elevate our human potential.
Where we are headed is not actually just artificial intelligence, it's augmented intelligence.
That can actually perceive and respond to human emotion
With remarkable accuracy.
ChatGPT and all these platforms, we're going to have to work alongside it.
Now, absolutely, job displacement is a very, very real and tangible concern. We do have a way to use AI to augment our lives and our jobs. What we want to avoid is a hype cycle. Okay? You don't want something that sizzles and then fizzles. Till we get to a stage where the algorithm will overtake the intelligence of its human creator. Mixed reality constructs with augmented reality, where you hold up your phone and it allows you to overlay something digital into your real world. To come alive with content, and what an opportunity this is for brands. And this is going to allow the transfer of not just knowledge, but experiences.
So it isn't just a silly little gimmick.
I want to understand what sparks off that thought process in your mind, who we are, why we think the way we do, unraveling what makes you and you and you tick.
At the point where we disengage, our brains give out, amongst other things, a molecule called nociception. All of this is taking place in our brain's reward and motivation centers. How do we apply this to keep both ourselves engaged in people, projects, and situations around us, but also with our teams to build a slightly happier, thriving workforce? You can have surprising and striking similarities between the laws of chemical romantic attraction and work in a completely platonic setup. We are very often primed for a threat response, even subconsciously. So how can we override that, make us more receptive to other people? A few really interesting things. What if I told you that as you're listening to me, a powerful movement is coming to life? When we think of both the now and the next, when it comes to work and your place in it, we are seeing a humanization of digital innovation.
You are the most invaluable form of intelligence in this digital arena. All right, so the future isn't just technological, it's actually human.
How we brainstorm, ideate, prototype, train, upskill is already morphing and changing. What are some of the jobs of the future? An ethicist, very important, right? Someone whose full-time role it is to meaningfully analyze the ethics and nuances of some of these new technologies. The digital skills gap is currently already hampering digital growth. There's an absolute war for talent, but we will also require skills like human consciousness, empathy, intuition, judgment. And that leads me to another approach: the inventor mindset. What it asks you to do is suspend your notion of what you think is, well, tried and true and tested, to really get down and dirty in the trenches. We are here to connect, to collaborate, to catalyze us, to explore solutions to some of the most pressing problems that we're facing today. Ultimately, though, in all of this, we want to get to a future that just works, right? We want it to be inclusive. We want it to work for ourselves and the next generation and our legacies. And I think you guys have everything to play for. We're so well placed today, and I'm so excited about where we're going. Thank you so much for listening.